The Queen of England is interested in what's buzzing in Georgia.
Queen Elizabeth II recognizes the work of UGA professor Dr. Keith Delaplane on his study of bees and their disappearance. Delaplane has been inducted into the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. The Queen was not present at the ceremony, but had someone honor Delaplane on her behalf.
Wonderful ceremony. I mean, when it comes to pomp and formality, nobody can beat the British. It was very short and sweet, from beginning to end, including a champagne reception. It was maybe 1.5 hours. The ambassador was in coattails. We were escorted by a military attaché, and right underneath an Andy Warhol painting of Her Majesty.
Express recently released a report stating that Georgia is one of the fastest growing states with women-owned businesses between 1997 to 2014. Out of 30 businesses surveyed in downtown Athens, half of the stores are owned by women.
You know, it's hard. You know, you've got a lot going on, but we're fortunate. We get like a ton of foot traffic down here because the university is so close. So, I mean, I can't complain. There's really nowhere I'd rather be.
The U.S. Census will release a survey of women-owned businesses in July of 2015. A new app called Yik Yak allows you to post anonymously. The focus isn't who you are, but where you are. Brooks Buffington, co-founder of Yik Yak, says the app is like an anonymous Twitter feed.
There's a way to kind of send out a tweet and have a lot of people see it, but remain anonymous, not be judged by it or whatever.
Today is Meat Out, and that's M-E-A-T. Meat Out is a national awareness program for a vegan lifestyle. Speak Out for Species hosted an event today to help build awareness for a life with no meat. When asked how to keep up with your health without eating meat, they said it's not that hard.
I tell them that there's so many different ways to get protein from vegetables, from quinoa, from different sources, even from fake meat products, which a lot of them are very similar to real meat if you are feeling that craving. That it's easy once you realize that there's so many great alternatives.
Connie Crawley, a registered dietitian, says that soybeans and all legumes are a good option for protein and low in fat. An increase in highway car crashes has officials warning drivers to be cautious around work zone areas. The National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, or NHTSA, reports a decrease in the number of car accidents, but the U.S. Transportation Secretary says there is an increase in highway crashes due to work zones. Georgia hasn't seen many of these accidents, but State Patrol urges caution around work zones. The American Traffic Safety Services Association is raising awareness of speeding through work zones during its National Work Zone Awareness Week. Georgia State Patrol tracks warnings and citations given, but uses them as opportunities to educate drivers.
The first African-American woman to attend the University of Georgia returned to the campus. Charlene Hunter Galt told a packed house today about the meeting with the late Nelson Mandela. She had the opportunity to talk with him shortly after his release from prison in 1990. Mandela heard about Galt's life during the civil rights era, and Galt remembers his response.
Friends were in the civil rights movement in America, and before I could finish the sentence, he said, "Do you know Miss Maya Angelou?" Of course, I knew I had a breakthrough at that point, and I said, well, of course. Well, I'd never met Maya, but...
According to Hunter Galt, Mandela says he read all of Maya Angelou's books during his 27 years in prison.